Take a nice deep breath in through the nose.
I'm just going to hang out for about 2 minutes, just in case anyone else.
Yeah, but I want you to start. So feeling grounded through the sit bones, relaxing the knees, and then the spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed, keeping the face relaxed. Just looking into the darkness of the back of the eyelids. Taking the air in through the nose, and then sigh it out through the mouth. Relaxing the shoulders, letting go of anything else going on. Bringing yourself present to your mat this afternoon. Again, breathe in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. And then we'll seal the lips and breathe in and out through the nose to build up heat in the body. Keep length through the spine, sitting up tall, relaxing the legs. Breathing in and out through the nose. Nice slow and controlled breaths. So if you're just joining us, guys, we're in a cross-leg position. Palms are facing up. We're not touching anything. The shoulders are relaxed. And just feel heavy on the sit bones. Making sure we're not arching the back, rounding the back, just sitting up tall. Being aware of our breathing in and out through the nose. And then slowly bringing the palms together at the chest, fingertips touching, thumbs in towards the sternum. Relax the shoulders and the elbows come down to the side. We're going to set our intention for this afternoon's class. And that might be to focus on your breath, or just to keep moving. Taking one more deep breath here. And then opening up the eyes. We're going to inhale and take the arms up above the head, reaching the arms up, looking up to the thumbs. Reach as high up as you can, and then spread the fingers, open the palms out to the side, and bring the hands down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Bring the palms back towards the chest. Inhale, take the arms up, looking up. Reach those arms up, stretch out. Spread the fingers, and exhale, bring the arms back down by the sides. One last time, palms back in towards the chest. Keep the legs relaxed, and inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, open up, take the hands down by the sides. And then placing that right palm down on the floor, reach the left arm up and over. Go for the side stretch, so push the knee down, push the hip down, and reach over with that left hand. Bending into the right arm, reaching through to the fingertips. Stretch out the side of the body. A nice deep breath in, use the breath to help you stretch more. In and out through the nose, and then inhale back up to the center. Coming over to the other side, left palm goes down, right arm goes up, looking up to that hand if you can, pushing that knee and hip down, stretching to the side. Again, use your breath to help you stretch more into the sides of the body. And then inhale, bring yourself back up to the center. You're going to place the hands behind, fingertips facing away. Get those hands quite close together. And then pushing into the palms, straighten the arms and lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Open up the chest, pushing the palms down. If you can push the knees down and lift the hips up a little bit. Open up the front of the body. So lifting those hips up. Make those hips going anywhere. Stretching out the front of the body. Open up the shoulders, the chest. And then exhale, slowly lower the bum back down. And then bring the hands back in front of the body. Notice which leg is in front. Again, making sure the feet aren't actually crossed, making some space so you're not squashing those legs. And just listen to the body, go as far as you can. Walk those hands forward gently. Keeping the bum back on the mat. Walking those fingertips forward as far as you can. When you get to your max, take a nice deep inhale to lengthen the spine. Lift the head gently. And then exhale, slowly lower. Let the forehead feel heavy. You can close the eyes. Relax the head down. If you can, relax down to the elbows. Feel the stretch all the way down the back of the body into the hips. Come back to your breath. Soften into those legs. Let the legs relax. Take one more breath here. And then slowly lifting the head, walk the hands back towards the body. We're going to switch the legs. So notice which one's in front. Bring the other leg in front. Stay cross leg and then walk those hands back forward. Same thing just on the other side. And notice the stretch going into the other side, the other leg, the other hip. Take a nice deep breath in to lengthen. And then exhale to fold down. Relax the head, the neck. And feel the stretch into those hips, the legs. And down the back of the body. Come back to the breath. Breathe in through the nose. And out. Take one more breath here. And then we're going to roll over the knees. So keep the weight forward, roll over the knees. You're going to come to a tabletop position. So take the knees under the hips, bring yourself into your mat. Wrists under the shoulders, spread the fingers, and we're going to go through some cat-cows. So we're going to lengthen the neck, open the chest, and lift the chin up. Arching the back, lifting the sit bones up for our cow. And then round in the back for our cat stretch. So push into the floor, round the back, start to look towards the belly button. Chin towards the chest, push the floor away. And then inhale to your cow. Arch in the back, lift the sit bones up, lift the chest. Exhale, round with the cow. For cat. Push the floor away. Arch in that back. And then one more time. Inhale for your cat. Your cow. And then exhale for cat. And then bring yourself back to a neutral spine. We're going to make some circles with the hips. So bring the weight forward onto the wrists and send it back. Nice big circles, spreading the fingers. Take the pressure off the wrists. Going one way and then going back the other way. Take the bum back towards the heels as you circle it round. Nice big circle. And then bring yourself back to the center. Tuck in the toes under. We're going to push backwards and forwards on the toes. Stretching out the feet, the toes. And then working the hands back towards the body, coming to a kneeling position with the toes tucked. Bringing those knees together if you can, heels going up. And see if you can bring yourself all the way into a kneeling position. And if it's too much, feel free to bring some weight back down to the legs or the mat. Otherwise, sitting up tall. Let's bring the chin to the chest, stretching down the back line into the neck. Let the forehead feel heavy. Soften into those feet. Let those toes stretch. And then slowly lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Stretching out the front of the neck, keep the shoulders down. Just take the arms down by the side of the body so they can hang. And then bring the head back to center. Right ear to the right shoulder. Let the neck stretch out. Relax those arms. And then roll the head forward, chin towards the chest, coming over to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Arms are relaxed. Let that head stretch out down the side. And then slowly take the head back. So rolling it around in a circle towards the back, going all the way around. Keep softening into those toes. Take the head all the way around, going one way, then go back the other. And then bring your head back to the center. Slide the hands back down the thighs, coming back into tabletop. Release those toes. Feel the blood rushing back in. Squeeze the toes, maybe making some circles, and then tap the feet out. And then coming into our first down facing dog. Tuck the toes, spread the fingers, lift those knees and push the hips up and back. Coming into our downward facing dog. So get those feet hip distance apart and just pedal out those legs to start with. So pushing through the heels, bending the legs, shifting it side to side, looking towards those knees and stretching out the back of the body. And then find some stillness here. So just hold it here in the downward facing dog. Pushing into the tops of the palms, the fingertips. And then turning, drawing the triceps down towards the mat. And if you're tight back to the legs, soft bend in those knees. Otherwise, sinking the heels down to the floor. Take one more breath here. And then inhale, we're going to lift the heels up. So coming up onto the tiptoes, lift those heels up. And then exhale, slowly sit the heels down. And again, inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, sink down to the heels. One last time, inhale, rising up. And this time, tiptoe forward to the top of your mat, walking those feet all the way to the top. Bring the feet hip distance apart, and then exhale, folding down, dangling down. Relax those arms, the head, the neck. Let the back of the body stretch out. If you need to, soft bend in those knees, bring the tummy towards the thighs. And then hold it here. Using your breath to help you stretch and relax into the pose. Shoulders are heavy, neck's relaxed. And just feel the whole body stretching out. Take one more breath here. And then start to bring those palms together. Spreading the toes, pushing down into the feet and slowly rising up to standing, rounding the back as you come up. Rounding that back, chin towards the chest, head's coming up, and then the palms come up towards the center, thumbs in towards the chest. And we're here, ready for our sun salutations. So we're going to take the feet together, and then draw the kneecaps up, engaging the legs. Draw the tummy in, gently squeezing the glutes, relaxing the shoulders down. And then inhale, take the arms up, looking up. Exhale to fold. So you can get those fingertips in line with the toes, looking towards the shins. Inhale, halfway lift up into the fingertips or maybe hands on the shins. And then exhale, bend the knees, place the hands, right leg goes back. Push the palms down and slowly step the left leg back into a plank. And hold it here. Pushing that floor away, draw the tummy in. And then option to lower down for the knees for the first round. I'm going to slowly lower down into chaturanga, squeezing those elbows in, lower down, let's go. And then inhale into upward facing dog. Lift the chest up, draw the shoulders back. Exhale to downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, lift those hips up and back. Get those feet hip distance apart and hold it here. 3 deep breaths, let's see how you're doing. Looking good, guys. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Feet nice and warm yet, Nick? Good. Try good bare feet for your yoga session, so you can really spread the toes. Take one more breath here. And then next inhale, you can take that right leg up for 3-legged dog. So keep the right hip facing down to the floor. You can point the toe in, push through the heel, as long as you're keeping that leg straight and the hip facing down. And then bend the knee, draw it in towards the chest. Push the floor away, lift up into the back tiptoes, make some space, and then step the foot in between the hands. Back foot comes to the front, I'm going to inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And then palms together, slowly rising all the way back up to the center. Thumbs back in towards the chest, shoulders are relaxed. We're going on the other side. Let's go. Inhale, take the arms up, looking up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands down, step the left leg back. Palms are down, step the right leg back into our plank. And again, option to drop to the knees if you want to. And then slowly lower down, squeeze those elbows in. 90-degree angle with the arms, and then inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. And again, 3 deep breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Broadening the upper back. Keeping length through the spine. Gently getting those heels down to the floor. Taking one more breath here. Next, inhale, left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Stand that leg up. Straighten the leg, push through the heel or point the toe. And then bend the knee, draw it in towards the chest. Up on the back tiptoes, weight over the wrist. Squeeze that knee in, step in between the hands. Back foot to the front, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Palms together, slowly rising back up to the center. Head comes up, bend the hands. Relax those shoulders. That's one round done. We're going to go for another 2 today. So when you're ready, let's go again. Inhale, take the arms up, looking up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms, right leg back. Left leg back, high plank. Hold it here. Keep length through the spine. And let's go to chaturanga, lower down, squeeze those elbows in. Inhale to upward facing dog. Keep the legs off the floor if you can, pushing into the feet. Exhale to downward facing. 3 breaths here, hold it here. Nice, so try and open up those shoulders, keep length through the spine, lifting those hips up. Draw the tummy in, make sure you're not flaring those ribs. And if you've got tight back to the legs, soft bend in those knees. We're aiming for a straight line from the wrists all the way up to the hip. Take one more breath here. In and out through the nose. And then next, inhale, right leg lifts up for 3-legged dog. Send that leg up. Push through the heel or straighten the leg. Keep those toes facing down and the hip facing down. And then bend the knee, draw it in towards the body. Squeeze it in. Bring the weight over the wrists. Squeeze it in, then step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Palms together, slowly rising back up. Thumbs back in towards the chest. Left side, let's go. Inhale, take it up, look up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, place the palms, left leg back. Right leg back, high plank. Let's lower down, slowly for our chaturanga, squeeze those elbows in. Inhale to upward facing dog. On the front of the feet, lifting up the chest. Exhale to downward facing. Feet hip distance apart. Hold it here for 3 deep breaths. Spreading the fingers, pushing into the fingertips, to the palms. Drawing the tummy in. Looking through the legs. Let's get that head through the arms. Nice deep breath in. And out. Next, inhale, left leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Send that leg up. And then bend the knee, draw it towards the chest. Squeeze it in, step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, rising all the way back up. Rounding that back as you come up. Thumb back in towards the chest. Got one more round to go. Let's take it up. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Bend those knees, place the hands, right leg back. Left leg back. We're going to go for a double chaturanga. Did we do this last week? We're going to lower down and push back up. So let's go. Lower down, push it back up. And then again, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Flip over those feet. And then exhale, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths here. In and out through the nose. Drawing the tummy in. Lift those hips up. Tummy towards the thighs. Okay, one more breath here. And then next, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, draw it in towards the body, squeeze it in, step the foot in between the hands, back foot to the front, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, slowly rising all the way back up. Thumbs back in towards the chest. Got one more side to go. Let's go straight into inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Place the hands, left leg back, right leg back. Hold it here for a moment. Keep length through the spine. We're going to go for the double. Let's go. So take it down, squeeze the elbows in, push it back up. And again, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. Last 3 breaths here. Our last bit of sun salutation. Come back to that breath. In through the nose. And out. Take one more breath here. Keeping length through the spine and the neck. Then next, inhale, left leg lifts up to 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, draw it in towards the chest. Step the foot in between the hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, slowly rising all the way back up. Nice and slow. No rush. And then closing down those eyes for the mat. Take the feet a little bit wider, release the hands down, shake out the legs, shake out the arms, the fingers, and just hold it here for a few breaths. Slowing down the breath, noticing how the body feels, should be feeling nice and warm. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Control the air going out. Keep the mouth sealed, keep the lips sealed. So we've got 3 sequences today. We'll see how we get on with those. Let's open up those eyes. And we're going to bring the feet together. And we're going to step back with the right leg first. Just a short stance. The back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. The front toes are facing forward. Both legs are straight. We're going to reach through the arms. And then we're going to reach the arms forward, pushing the hip back, but keep opening that right hip. Coming into triangle pose, bring that hand down the inside of the leg. Reach the right arm up. So coming into our triangle pose. Keep opening up that right hip, reaching out through both hands. Shoulders are stacked on top of each other. And hold it here. Nice deep breath in. And out. Next, inhale, rising back up. Arms are both straight. Now we're going to come into a twisted triangle pose. So left hand to the hip. Right hand swoops down and up. Turn that back heel out to the toes are facing kind of a 45-degree angle. Hips are trying to go towards the front. Exhale, bring that hand on the outside of the left leg. And then if you can, open up that top shoulder. And if you can take your hand off your hip, reach your arm up. So twisted triangle. Try to keep both legs straight, find your balance. If you're finding it a bit tricky, you can always step that back foot out a bit wide, the feet a bit wider. You've got a bit more of a stable base. Reaching up through that top hand. Use that right outside of the hand to push into the leg and twist. Nice. Take one more breath here. Keep length through the spine. And then that right hand's going to place down on the inside of the foot. So reaching down. We're going to step that back leg back, bend the front leg. And then place your right hand down on the palm, wrist under the shoulder, and reach that left arm up again. Keep trying to get that back leg straight if you can. Pushing through the heel, reaching up. Yeah, you've got it, nice. Hold it here. And then exhale, bring that hand down to the other side of the foot, so you're framing your foot. Turn the back foot out towards the side and reach up with the right hand. Reach up, you can use your fingertips of the left hand to support you, and reaching up through the right hand. Pushing through the back, outside edge of the back leg. And hold it here. Keep it length through the spine. Take one more deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, bring that hand down to frame your foot. And then you're going to step the back leg in. Both legs are straight. Toes are facing towards the front as much as you can. And then coming into our pyramid pose. So exhale, lower the body down towards that shin. So you're looking towards the shin. Both legs are straight. You're up on your fingertips for support. Or if you can't quite reach, you can always grab some blocks or cushions underneath the hands, or grab that actual leg. Take a nice deep breath in. Lengthen the spine, then exhale, folding forward a bit more. Take one more breath here. Feel the stretch down the back of the front leg. And then we're going to come into a warrior 3. So we're shifting the weight forward into that front leg. Walk the hands forward and lift that back leg up. And then slowly lift the front arms up as well. Reaching forward. Try to have your heel pushing through and your arms in one straight line. Looking down to your mat or floor. Try to get the ears next to the arms. But keep lengthening that neck. And hold it here, warrior 3. Reaching through those fingers. Make sure that right hip is facing down to the floor. And then inhale, coming up to stand. Bring the palms towards the chest and rising all the way up. Bring the feet back together. That's one side done. Ready for the other side. Let's step back with the left leg. Short stance. Back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Front toes forward, reaching through those arms. Arms are straight out, and then reach the arms forward. And then bring that hand on the inside of the leg. Left hand goes up into our triangle pose. Hold it here. So depending on your legs, your flexibility, bring your hand up a bit higher on the thigh if you need to. Try to have that openness in that hip. Reaching up through the fingers. Keep lengthening the neck. Take one more breath here. And we're going for our twist it. So inhale, bring yourself back up. Right hand to the hip, left hand sweeps down and up. Turn the back heel out, so your hips are coming towards the front. And then exhale, bring that left hand on the outside of the right leg, wherever is comfortable for you. And then open up that top shoulder. Again, if you're feeling wobbly, step the feet a little bit wider. And then reach up with that top hand if you can, or just open up that shoulder. Use that outside of the left hand to push and twist. Keep length through the spine, the neck. Hold it here. Nice deep breath in and out. And then bring that left hand on the inside of the foot. We're stepping back with the left leg and bending into the right leg. And then place that left palm down, wrist under the shoulder and reaching up with the right hand. Pushing through that back heel, the back leg's nice and straight. And hold it here. Come back to your breath. And then one more breath in. As you breathe out, bring that hand down and frame the foot. Step the back foot in. Toes are facing towards the front. Both legs are straight and folding over that front leg. Again, up into the fingertips or grabbing the leg, whatever feels good for you. To feel the stretch down the front of that, through the back of the front leg. Try to bring that left hip forward a little bit more if you can. Come back to your breath. And then coming into warrior three. So shift that weight forward onto the front leg. Turn those toes to face down and lift up the back heel. Reaching forward with those arms. Coming into warrior three. Pushing through that back heel. Reaching through the arms, looking down to the floor to relax the neck. Hold it here. You're balancing. Embrace any shakes or wobbles with that ankle. Hold it here. Breathe in. And out. And then slowly rising back to stand. Palms back to the chest. Feet back together. Well done, guys. That's one round done of sequence one. We're going to do the same thing again, but maybe a little bit quicker, since hopefully you know what you're doing now. Let's step it back with the right leg. Into our triangle, reaching through the arms. Reach the arms forward and take it down. Arms are stacked, your shoulders are stacked, one straight line. From both one fingertip to the other. Reaching through the hands. And then inhale, back up to stand. Left hand to the hip, right hand sweeps down and up, turn the back heel. Exhale, bring that hand to the outside of the left leg. Open up those shoulders. So turn your toes towards the front of the front toes, heels back. Reach up with that hand if you can. Twisted triangle. Use that right hand to push the legs, twist and open you up to the side. And then bring that right hand down the inside of the foot. Step that right leg back, bend into the left leg. Place that palm down and reach it up. Nice. Pushing through that heel, try to straighten the back leg. Nice deep breath in. And out. Bring that hand down to frame the foot. Step the back foot in a little bit. Toes are facing towards the front. And then exhale, folding over that front leg. Come back to your breath. This one's our pyramid pose. Feel that stretch. And then we're shifting the weight forward into the front foot. Lifting up that back leg and reach through the arms, coming into our warrior three. Keep the shoulders down from those ears. Push through that back heel so the toes are facing down to the floor. And then inhale, rising up to stand. One last time, left foot goes straight back. Reaching through the arms, bend the arms forward, the hips back. Exhale, down to triangle. Reaching up with the hands, and then inhale back up to stand. Right hand to the hip, left hand sweeps down and up, turn that back heel out. And then exhale, coming across, twisted triangle, place that hand on the outside of the leg, open up that right shoulder, reaching up through the arm if you can. Twisting into your triangle. And then place that left hand down the side. Step the left leg back, bend into the right leg. Palms down, reaching up. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, bring that hand down to frame the foot. Back foot steps in, legs are straight. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Nice deep breath in and out. And then shifting forward into that front foot, warrior three. Reaching through the arms, push through the back heel. Keep that left hip facing down. Inhale, back up to stand. Back to the center of the mat. Well done, guys. That's round sequence one done. Release the hands and the legs, shake it out. And then just take a moment, maybe take the feet a little bit wider, close down the eyes. Notice how you're feeling now, how the body feels. Come back to the breath. We'll take 3 deep breaths here, preparing ourselves for the vinyasa between sequences. So vinyasa kind of meaning flow. So we want to keep the flow of the movement. So opening up those eyes, bringing the feet back together, and then inhale, take the arms up, looking up. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Placing the hands down, bend the knees, step the right leg back. Left leg back, high plank. Hold it here. Let's lower down the chaturanga, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing. 3 deep breaths here. And there's always the option to drop down to the knees if you need to here to take the weight off the wrists or the shoulders. Or maybe a child's pose. But we're just here for 3 breaths. Try and hold it in your downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. And out. Next, inhale, right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, draw it in towards the chest. Step the foot in between hands. Back foot to the front. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, slowly rising back up to the center. Thumbs in towards the chest. Ready for sequence number 2. We're going to go back into our downward facing dog. But first, interlace the fingers, but keep the first fingers pointing up. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and take in a bit of a back bend. So squeeze the glutes and gently push the hips forward, arching the back a little bit. And then exhale, bring the hands down to fold. Placing the palms down, step the right leg back to downward facing dog, left leg back. So in our downward facing dog. So hold it here for a breath, and then we're going to move through like a wave. Okay, so we're going to come into a plank first. So we're going to round and arch the back up into a plank. So in our plank, we hold it here. Then we're going to hover the knees. So bend the knees, hover the knees 1 inch off the floor. And then push the bum back to the heels, and then lift the bum up into downward facing dog. That's 1 round. We're going to go again. So we're rounding the back up into a plank. And then bend the knees to hover. Push the bum back to the heels. And coming up into our downward facing dog. And again, a little bit more smooth, a bit more fluid, round up to plank, knees to hover, push the bum back, down facing dog. We'll do it 1 more time. Wave through, roll it forward, to plank, knees to hover, push the bum back, down facing dog. Nice work, guys. Take a breath here. And then shift the weight forward onto the hands and coming down onto our knees. So here's the easy option. Reach the right arm forward, left leg back, and then hand to the shoulder, left shoulder, and down to the floor. Okay, so keep that left leg up, left hand reaches forward. Left hand to the right shoulder, down to the floor. Nice. Tuck the toes back under, get to a plank, and then we're going to go down to a chaturanga push-up, so push down and push back up, and then come back to the knees. Other side, right leg lifts up. Left hand reaches up. Left hand to right shoulder, down to the floor. Right hand up. A little bit harder. To the shoulder, down to the floor. Back into our plank. Chaturanga push-up. Back up. And then downward facing dog. That was the easier version. So we're going to do that again in a moment. After 3 waves through. So back into your plank, roll it into your plank, knees to hover, bum back, down facing dog for 1, roll it forward, plank, knees to hover, push it back for 2, and then round and forward into your plank, knees to hover, bum back, down facing dog, and then coming back into a plank. So you can either drop your knees and do the same thing again with one leg lifted at a time, or challenge, feet nice and wide to the corners of the mat. Make sure your wrists are under the shoulders, right arm lifts up to the shoulder, down to the floor. Left arm up to the shoulder, down to the floor. Feet together, chaturanga push up, back up. Nice. Downward facing dog. And one last time, bring it forward. Feet nice and wide. Right arm lifts to the shoulder, to the floor. Left arm lifts to the shoulder, to the floor. Feet together. Chaturanga push up. Downward facing dog. Well done, guys. Hold it here. We're going to finish with 3 more waves. Let's go. Plank. Knees to hover. Downward facing dog. Into plank, round that back as you come up. Knees to hover, push the bum back, downward facing dog. Keep going, one last one, to plank, knees to hover, downward facing dog. And then walk the hands back towards the feet, this one. Bring it back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold one last time. Palms come towards the chest, slowly rising all the way back up to the center. It's 1 round done, but 1 more to go. Bring the palms together, interlacing the fingers, 1 finger pointing up. Inhale, reaching up, go for that back bend. As much as you can, looking towards the thumbs. Exhale to fold. Walk those hands forward into your downward facing dog. We're back here again, guys. Let's roll through 3 waves. Let's go. Plank, knees to hover, downward facing dog. Plank, knees to hover, downward facing dog. One last time. Plank, knees to hover, downward facing dog. Straight into our plank. Easy option on the knees, otherwise feet nice and wide. Wrists under the shoulders, right arm lifts to the shoulder, to the floor. Left arm lifts to the shoulder, to the floor. Feet together, chaturanga push up. Push it back up. Widen those feet again. Let's go again. Right arm lifts to the shoulder, to the floor. Left arm lifts, shoulder, floor. Feet together, chaturanga push up. Downward facing dog. Well done, guys. 3 more waves. When we're done with the sequence, let's go into plank. Knees to hover. Downward facing dog. Nearly there, plank, knees to hover, downward facing dog. 1 more, roll it forward into plank, knees to hover, bum back, downward facing dog. And then walk the feet towards the hands. Coming all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Palms together, slowly rising back up to the top. Woo! That one was power, yeah? Release the hands, shake out those legs, close the eyes, give yourself a few moments, noticing how the body feels now, those shoulders, the arms, maybe wiggle the fingers, and then come back to the breath. We've got 1 more sequence to go. You're doing really well, guys. Slow that breath back down. Soften those shoulders, arms. 1 more deep breath in and out. And then open those eyes, bring the feet together. We're taking a vinyasa between our sequences, so let's go. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend the knees, place the hands. Left leg goes back. Right leg back. High plank. Ooh, the shoulders, let's go. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. You want to push that up, right? Exhale to downward facing dog. You can always do a double chaturanga if you want to, rather than pull those triceps down to the mat. Sinking the heels a little bit lower if you can. Come back to the breath. 1 more breath here. Get ready to lift that left leg up. Send it up, 3-legged dog. Hips facing down. Bend the knee, draw it in towards the chest. Gently put in between the hands, back foot to the front, inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Palms together, rising all the way back up to the center. Thumbs back into the chest. Got one last sequence to go, guys. Let's start with a squat this one. Take the feet as wide as the mat, with the toes off the mat, heels on. Palms together. Gently squeezing the glutes. Inhale, rising up with those arms. And then exhale, bring the palms to the chest and bend the knees. Push the knees out as you slowly lower down. Thumbs towards the chest, knees are pushing out. Lower that bum all the way down, elbows to the knees. Adjust your feet, you need to stick that bum nice and low. Hold it here. Close your eyes if you want to. Notice the weight distribution on the feet. Try to push into the outside edge of the feet. Push those knees out with the elbows. Thumbs towards the chest and keep length through the spine. Sitting up tall. Soften into those hips. One more breath here. In and out through the nose. And then we're going to release the hands on the knees, the arms on the knees. We're going to place the hands down on the floor. We're going to step it back to downward facing dog. Right leg, left leg down. And from here, we're going to go down to the elbows. So drop down to the elbows. Keep your bum up, keep your feet up. And take those feet back into the plank on the elbow. Make sure those elbows are under the knees, sorry, not the knees. Elbows are under the shoulders. Hold it here. We're going to rock forward on the toes, bringing the head towards the hands, and then shift it back. Push those back through the heels. Draw that belly in. Shift the weight over to the right arm, curling the feet to the left, and reach on the side back on the elbow. Reach the arm up. I hope you guys can feel this. Lift those hips up. Exhale, lower the hand back down. Left side, feet towards the right, right hand goes up. Lift those hips up. Push the elbow into the floor. And then exhale, slowly lower back down. Come all the way down to the tummy, into the sphinx. Elbows under the shoulders, palms are down, spread the fingers and lift. Relax those legs and shake them out to the side. Length through the front of the body. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And bring the hands next to the chest. Tuck the toes, push back into tabletop. And again, right arm lifts forward, left leg goes back. Again, make sure the left wrist is under the shoulder. Push through that heel, and then elbow comes to the knee. Draw the elbow to the knee, and push the knee to the elbow into the knee, and hold it there. Feel your core strengthening and working, and then send the arm back out, send the leg back out. Arm goes down, the leg stays up. Cross the leg behind. Bring those knees together, open the feet out, and push yourself back into the bum. Coming into cow face. Pose. Now you can either keep the feet nice and close to you, or you can start to work the feet in line with each other. Whatever feels good. Bring the hands down to the side on your fingertips and gently shifting side to side. Relax his legs wherever you are. Aiming for the thighs to be stacked into each other. Getting both sit bones down. Now if you're finding it hard for this pose, you can always keep one hand down and reach the other arm up. If you're okay, we're going to bring both palms together. First finger pointing up, and inhale right to the arm. Exhale over towards the left. Really right. Inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Relax his legs. Inhale back to the center. Relax the arms down. So whatever the legs on the top, which is our going towards our left side. So whatever legs on the top, which is towards that side. Tap the feet under. Good twist round. Keep the feet where they are. Pushing up. Twist yourself back down to the other side. Yes. Get those legs back stacked. Lift the weight side to side. Gently shifting side to side. Stretching out those legs. And then again, bring your hands back together. Fingers pointing up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to the left. Take it as far as you can. Inhale, back up. Exhale exhale to the right. Inhale back to the center. Arms come down to the right side. Tuck the feet under, push into the floor. Twist. Nice. Back down to position. And then place the hands behind you, release the legs out. Bring the feet nice and close towards the bum. Use your fingertips to push yourself up back into a squat. Your feet nice and wide, elbows back to the knees. Thumbs back into the chest. And hold it here. Nice deep breath in and out. Pushing those knees out. Imagine I'm pulling you up from the front of the head. And then just stand up in 5 seconds. Going up nice and slow. Keep pushing those knees out. Let's go up to 5. Push those knees out. Keep the thumbs to the chest. For 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Coming all the way back up to center. Shake out the legs. Come back to the center of the mat. And release the hands down. I'm going to do it one last time. When you're ready, take yourself into a squat position. Palms toward the chest. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, lower down into a squat. Push the knees out. Palms back to the chest. Come all the way down into a squat position. Keeping length through the spine again. The hips open. Nice. Hold it here. Release the elbows off the knees. Keep pushing those knees out. Place the palms down. Step it back with the left leg to down, facing the right leg. Hold it here. Let's see, go in and out. And then slowly lower down to the knees. Left arm reaches forward. Right arm goes back. Right leg. Pushing through that heel. Reaching with the arms. Draw the tummy in. Right wrist is under the shoulder. Pushing away with the foot and reaching with the fingers, elbows to knee, bring it in, crunch it in, push the knee to the elbow, elbow to the knee, push, and then take it back out, reaching through the arm and the leg. Arm comes down, leg stays up, leg goes behind, cross the legs behind, open the feet out and push the bum back into our cow face. Great name. Pose. Try to stack those thighs as much as you can. Lengthen up through the spine. Bring the hands, rock it side to side. Gently easing yourself into this position. And again, if you can't take your hands off the floor for the next bit, again, remember to reach over to the sides one at a time. Everyone else, hands together. One for your first finger pointing up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale towards the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Bring the hands down to the right side. Tuck the feet. Push yourself up. Twist on the feet. And coming back down the other side. And again, arms to the center. First finger pointing up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right. Back up to the center. Bring the hands down to the left side. Tuck the feet. Push yourself up. Twist. Back into a position. Palms behind. Legs up. Push yourself back into a squat. Feet nice and close to the bum. Back into your squat. Elbows to knees. The last little bit, guys. We're nearly ready for a cool down. Pushing into the outside edge of the feet. Let's start for a count of 5. Let's go for 5. Rising up. 4. 3, push those knees out, 2, and 1, all the way back to the top. Come back to the top of your mat, feet together, release the hands down, shake it out, close down those eyes. Just let the cool down to go now, nearly there. Come back to the breath, just deep breath in and out through the nose. Open up those eyes. We're going to go down to the floor, but through a chair pose. So bend the knees, use the hands, feet to touch the floor, reaching up, looking up, and then swing the bum down nice and slow, lowering all the way down to your mat. Hands can support if you need to, otherwise bring your bum all the way down nice. Grab the knees, rock it back. Exhale down the back, 3 rocks. And after the third one, laying back to the back, and hold it here. Squeeze those knees into the floor. Then rocking side to side. Relaxing the whole body now. 5 minutes left. Just enjoy these moments of relaxation. Going to sound of the rain. Just relax the feet, ankles, legs, relax the hips, relax the break this afternoon. One more deep breath in through the nose. And then sigh it out through the mouth. Start to move the fingers, the toes. Bring your awareness back to the body. And then hugging the knees back in towards the chest. And whenever you're ready, rocking yourself up to a seated position. Bring the palms back down towards the knees, facing up, closing down those eyes. Keeping length through the spine. And then bring the palms towards the chest. And thank you all so much for joining me again this Sunday. Hope you enjoyed your power hour. Namaste. Thank you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us.
Just in time.
Yeah, just in time. The rain has stopped. Thanks for putting up with that downpour. Faye did really well. Hope you enjoyed it, people. Thanks for coming in. And we'll be doing 2 more videos for later in the week so you can keep being nice and flexy. But we will see you hopefully on one of the live Zoom classes or during the week as well. I have got, I think, lockdown. We're doing some meetings as well. So if you do want to put a name down, I can speak with anyone. If it's about training, fitness, how you're finding lockdown, I'd be more than happy to speak with you as well. So thanks again for Faye for that amazing class. I'm feeling much better. So good luck, and I'll see you all definitely next week.
Thank you guys.